Hi guys, I wanted to talk about the price action of UJ today um, on the weekly time frame. And if you look at the last week's candle, the last fully printed candle, you can see that it had tapped into the bullish fair value gap on the weekly time frame. Um, and it almost did touch the lower half of there's still a little bit room. But yeah, it respected the fair value gap and closed way above it. Um, so that could be a bullish sign. Uh, the price might go higher. So if you look at the daily, um, kind of the same story. Um, if you remove this weekly fair value gap and we draw in this daily fair value gap, what's funny about this is that the bodies are staying inside the fair value gap weeks to the damage, but the bodies are staying inside this fair value gap last week. Then price traded higher, the bodies are closing in the upper half of that fair value gap. Then we have this bearish fair value gap over here. Um, and Friday, as you can see, was interesting because there we had a strong close above this daily fair value gap. And for me, that sets the draw on this high right here, at least. So going into today, I would be bullish and using this fair value gap as a start for targeting this previous day high. So let's see at the price action of the day, what exactly happened today. Well, as you can see, this was Friday's price action, where we closed above the fair value gap, which is this shaded area right here. It's this one. So when we look at today's price action, what we did was that Asia kind of consolidated, and then we had on the low time frame, it's better visible, but we had a three drive, 1, 2, 3, and the third drive took out previous day's high, and then price consolidated a bit. It took out sell side liquidity and respecting this fair value gap right here. But then afterwards it failed to take out this high, and instead what it did was it was respecting the bullish, or sorry, the bearish fair value gap right here, as you can see. If you zoom in a bit more, you can clearly see the bodies are respecting the midline 50% level, and here the bodies are closing at the lower half. So this means bearish price action, of course. So next thing what happened was that price during lunch made a big move lower, and then taking out Asia lows. These are equal lows, right, resting at Asia low right there. And what also happened next was this news candle. So price consolidated a bit right before news, and the news came in and news took out this low right here, tapping into the daily fair value gap, and then just shoots up. So you might say that it uses the previous day high liquidity to drive price all the way down, then take Asia lows liquidity, it take lunch liquidity, and it took a short-term low, tapping into the fair value gap, and then price shoots away, leaving a fair value gap right here, this one. Then price takes out this high by a pip. It isn't much, but you can see this high was taken. So London high was taken right here. Then price reacted strongly. It closed out this fair value gap, but it respected the order block right here. And this is a very strong order block. Why was this a strong order block? Because it checked all the rules for being a strong strong order block, which is that it took lots of liquidity right here. All this liquidity was taken. It created a fair value gap once price left, and the third requirement often is that it needs to be at least 3 or 4 times its size. So if you measure this range, we can see almost 5 times the move, maybe 6 if you want to, 6, maybe 7 times the size of the order block. So this is a strong order block. So I'm not surprised that this price, that this order block was holding. And as you can see at the end of the New York session, price came down, respected the order block, traded to the down to the order block, but it never traded below the lowest body of this order block. And notice also where the bodies are closing. The bodies are closing in the upper half of the order block. Then price made a reversal. This was the last bearish order block. Price then created its first change in the state of delivery right here. And then price created a second change in the state of delivery right here. So this is the propulsion block right here. So you could easily go wrong on this candle right here with order block in the back and targeting at least his high or maybe previous day high for a 1, 2, 6. Or if you want to play more safe, you wanted a nice RR, you can also use this fair value gap. It's very tiny fair value gap here, and this is on the 15-minute time frame, of course. And if you go down to the 5-minute time frame, you might have get a better entry. Let me see. Yeah, so price came down, touches it right here. So this is the dominant leg. This one right here. So this is your first CSD, and then you could have entered after this candle right here. What I don't like is that this bearish candle is not tapping into the order block. That would make it a bit stronger, I think. But anyways, you could have entered then from here and put your stop loss pretty low, maybe from here and then to this high. And so you get a better IR when using entry on the low time frame. And let's see on the 3-minute what happens. Kind of the same. Maybe you could have seen this as your first change in state of delivery because there's a bullish candle in between. So that means that you could have gone long right here. This one right here, stop over here, and this is a very nice trade, of course, if you could have taken this one with a 1 to 4. And even you got a better protection because you could place your stop loss below the order block. Yeah, so I think that's about it. Thank you.